The results of the Cavikorm Innovation Feed Production Technology Approbation Series conducted at hog-breeding complexes of different types.
Технология Cavikorm – это принципиально новый шаг.
Cavikorm technology is quite novel in livestock feeding at hog breeding complexes. It allows highly technological profound recycling of a wide range of feedstock directly at the feed kitchen of a hog factory.
Непосредственно на кормокухнях свиноводческих хозяйств.
Technology was invented by the Cavikorm Innovation Company in collaboration with the Russian Academy of Agricultural Sciences. It includes feed production technological lines installed in feed preparation houses of hog breeding complexes, as well as formulations of the all-in-one balanced feed mixtures. Feed production is based on a cavitational method, allowing grinding, homogenizing, and pasteurizing the processed raw material on a cell level. Cavitation leads to the destruction of cellulose, proteolysis, starch's conversion to sucrose, emulsification of fats, and the creation of colloidal water. It improves the accessibility of the nutrients, neutralizes most of the anti-nutrients, and makes the taste quality of the fodder higher. Proteins, vitamins, and amino acids of the fodder keep natural structures and qualities. As a result, we get homogeneous feed mixtures of optimal moisture and dispersion for an animal digestion system. Cavikorm technology allows farms to use rye, triticale, green feeds, as well as food and recycled production wastes as a fodder raw material more widely.
Получаемые в результате обработки кормовые смеси.
The resulting feed mixtures are all-in-one, biologically full-fledged and ecological products, for they don't contain any enzymes or synthetically produced additives.
Синтетических ферментов и различных добавок. Эти свойства кормов Cavikorm были выявлены.
These Cavikorm feeds' qualities were revealed during a series of production experiments conducted under supervision and guidance of our institute.
Под постоянным нашим контролем.
The primary tests of the technology were taken in 2006 at Klenovo Chegodayevo Experimental Farm, situated in the Moscow region. Approbation was conducted with the involvement of 124 heads of young animals. Cavikorm feed mixtures were compared to a popular reference compound feed, SK6, which was used to feed animals of a control group. The results of the research show that the implementation of Cavikorm technology enables farms to cut down feeding expenses and to improve the productivity of the animals as well as the quality of the final product. It was ascertained that the animals fed by the Cavikorm feed mixtures exceeded their peers in average daily mass increase and meat yield. Better digestion of the nutrients was demonstrated. Proportion of muscular tissue and the area of muscular bud were bigger, while the fat bag thickness was smaller than in swine of traditional feeding. Fat of the animals in the tested group was denser, and its fusion temperature was higher. At the same time, the cost price of Cavikorm feed mixtures per 1 kilogram of growth was 1/3 less than SK6. The next series of tests was taken in 2008 on the pig farm of Guryanov Kolkhots, situated in the Kaluzhsky region. The experiment covered the entire production cycle of animals farming. 2 groups of sows were formed, a test group and a control group. Both included sows of the same farrow structure, 50 heads each. After the farrowing, piglets were raised until they've reached marketable weight. The results of the second stage of the research confirm the earlier data. Moreover, they show that Cavikorm technology, once implemented, contributes to the improvement of reproductive and lactation capacity of the dam herd. Sows in the test group demonstrated higher levels of multiple pregnancy and milk productivity with no stillbirths. Weaned pigs and young stock of the test group during the weaning and post-weaning stages exceeded the peers in rate of growth. At the same time, with Cavikorm feed technology, feed expenses per unit of growth were lowered by 1/4. The The third approbation took place at a hog breeding complex of Iskra Agricultural Production Cooperative in the Udmurt Republic. The research lasted several years and covered most of the farm livestock population. A wide range of feed resources, including fish and dairy industries and waste products, was tested. The results of the research corresponded to the data gained during previous tests. Improvement of the reproductive capacity of the dam herd and an increase in rate of growth among young animals during growing and fattening were indicated. At the same time, the cost price of the feeds was considerably lower. The final approbation lasted from September till November 2010 at the breeding farm of Savkhoz-Rostchinsky. It is the biggest pig farming complex of the Bashkortostan Republic. The research covered replacement gilts, empty and in-farrow suckling sows. The results of the approbation showed that feeding with the Cavikorm system allowed increasing in the replacement gilts' rate of growth. Weaning to service interval was shortened, the amount of successful inseminations increased, and cases of unsuccessful services were eliminated. Prime cost of 1 kilogram of feed produced with Cavikorm technology was 29% less than the cost of traditional feeds. At the same time, conversion was lowered by 7.1%. The estimation of economic efficiency based on this data shows that Cavikorm technology implementation at breeding farms of a complex can allow lowering prime costs of feeding by more than €280,000 a year. Increase in growth pace of replacement stock and improvement of reproductive capacity of sow population can give an opportunity to gain €100,000 of additional profit each year. Once installed in a fattening complex with 54,000 heads capacity, the technology can allow to gain economic effect of more than €2,300,000 a year. The results of a series of approbations conducted by the All-Russian Institute for Animal Husbandry of the Russian Academy of Agricultural Sciences in 2006 to 2010 on the base of Klenovo-Chegadeyevo Experimental Farm, Garyanov Kolkhots Hog Breeding Complex, Iskra Agricultural Production Cooperative, and Breeding Stock Farm of Rostchinsky Sovkhoz allowed us to recommend Cavikorm innovation feed technology for implementation at hog enterprises in all the Russian regions.